So here is the cool thing. Today is Sunday. I am out playing with the pups. And so I had my extended fast last week. It went from Monday night till Friday night. I have to be careful again, but we'll say a number, 100, and that number is hours. So I broke the fast on Friday night with the intention of working out on Saturday morning, which is exactly what I did. The workout went great. But here's the thing, when you have an extended fast, you expect, wow, I lost all this weight, I'm gonna look great. And you look in the mirror and like, what the heck am I looking at? You look flat, you look soft. It's really psychologically disappointing. That's why you really need to know what is happening in reality. So when you go on these longer fasts, your glycogen is depleted, and that's intentional. Your body's using that. It needs to burn through the glycogen in your liver and in your muscles before it can start actually getting to the fat and burning the fat. Once that's gone, though, the muscles look flat, they look soft, you look kind of bad, but you feel great. Again, I was never hungry that entire period, but I wanted to have a really solid workout. So I broke the fast on Friday night. I have a video on how I broke that fast and why. If you're interested, take a look at that. But again, so I had a great workout on Saturday, but again, I knew my muscles were not going to be looking the way I had hoped they looked, because again, it takes a while for that glycogen then from the food I had on Friday to get in. Today is Sunday, totally different story. The fat loss that took place is very apparent. The inflammation is still gone, and the muscles are now filled with the glycogen, which pulls in water. So now they're full again, and you could see the cuts, you could see the size. It's truly amazing how you can get through this. Now, if I didn't have any of this knowledge, if I was just going into this and I looked at myself in the mirror, I would have thought, oh my gosh, I lost all this muscle. If I got on the scale, which I didn't, I probably literally would have been 10 pounds lighter. But most of that would have been water from the glycogen. The glycogen holds on to water, so when you're losing glycogen, you are losing water in the muscles as well, which makes them look smaller. Again, now everything is back with the exception of the inflammation and the fat. So I feel great and I look great. I look way better than I did before I started the fast, which was obviously the goal. But again, without that knowledge going into an extended fast, you could go on a psychological roller coaster thinking, why didn't I eat for these few days? Because I look worse. And that is not the case. You have to know the science as to what's going to happen in these steps, anticipate them. They're still kind of shocking when you look in the mirror and see them, but when you know what's going to happen, it makes everything worth it. So again, I feel amazing. Inflammation is all gone. Lost probably around 3 pounds of fat, which is beautiful. And I look better than ever, so that's where I am.